Welcome. In this video lecture, I am going to cover the data visualization library, which is the matplotlib library. And this library is basically created by John D. Hunter. So this is basically the extension of one of the Python library, which is numpy, which is a numerical Python. Okay, and basically we are not going to call the entire matplotlib, but the submodule of the matplotlib, which is basically the pyplot. So this pyplot submodule from the matplotlib is we are going to use to draw different type of data visualization. So first of all, what we are going to do is we are going to call the libraries, which mean so I'm going to use import matplotlib dot, that is a submodule of the matplot, which is the pyplot, as plt. Okay, and the numpy we are calling as np, and this is basically the magic command, which is basically the percentage matplotlib inline. So basically what this line is going to do when we are using the Jupyter Notebook, okay, like I'm using the VS Code, and in this VS Code I'm using the Jupyter Notebook. So if you want to display my charts under the line of the code, okay, properly, then we have to use this one. Okay, otherwise it may create certain issues if we are not going to write down this one, which means we would not be able to get the appropriate proper display in the Jupyter Notebook. So let's start with the bar chart. So what is the bar chart? Basically the bar graph is in which we need the true type of variable. Okay, or if I'm going to talk about with respect to the programming perspective, so which means we needed two type of arrays or the list. One list which is going to be displayed on the x-axis must be the qualitative nature. The other list must be on a quantitative nature. So that means for the bar chart we need the two type of the data. So that's why I have created the first type of list, which is basically the name of the students. Okay, so in which I have the five different values, which means I have the five students, and the numerical list I have, which is basically the marks. So what I am going to display, so using the bar chart on the x-axis, I am going to show the name of the students. On the y-axis, that means the length of the bar is going to be represented with the help of the marks of that student. Okay, which means corresponding to that person. Okay, so once we have defined the data, then we are going to tell the matplotlib, okay, that we want to draw what kind of chart. So whenever we are going to draw a particular chart, so we are going to call the plt, which is basically we are calling the matplotlib dot pyplot. Okay, with the help of this plt, and then I am going to mention dot, then we have the list of the option, but we are going to call the bar. Okay, that is basically the function for the bar chart. And then the first thing we are going to mention is the x-axis, which means what kind of list we are going to display on the x-axis. That is basically the student, so that is available in the variable std. And then on y-axis we want to show the marks. Okay, okay, so once I have written down this one, so let me delete this one. So if I run this one, I would be able to get this bar chart. So you can see that on x-axis we have the name of the students, on y-axis we have the marks. Okay, but if you can see that this is also showing me this part, okay, which is bar container object, this one. If you do not want to see this one, so you have to write down plt dot show. Okay, so we can get rid of this one with the help of this one, as well as we would be able to get the clear bar chart. Okay, now if I want to add the labels, like on x-axis I want to say that these are the name of the students or students. On the y-axis I want to add the marks. On the title of the chart, that is, okay, whatever the title you would like. So here I am adding this one. So with the help of plt.x label, I can add the x-axis label. On plt.y label, I can add the y-axis label. And with the help of this title, I can add the title of the chart. Okay, so if I run this one, so you can see that on x-axis we have the students. Okay, on y-axis we have the marks. On the title we have written down marks per students. So if you want to increase the size of this titles, okay, or on the x-axis, so you can add another argument, that is comma font size is equal to whatever the size you would like, 11, 10, 12. Okay, so font size for y-axis, font size for the title. So you can see the title of as well as the font size of y-axis, x-axis, as well as the title of the chart is going to be increased. Okay, whether you want to increase it or decrease it. Okay. Now, let's discuss if you. I would like that the each bar color should be the different. Okay, so how we can do that? Okay, so we can do that with the help of another argument. So this data is the same, this label is the same. Okay, and this bar chart is the same, but we are adding another argument which is called as color is equal to. Okay, so color is equal to, either you can add a single color or either you can add a list. Okay, right now I am adding a list. Okay, so what is this list is basically I am saying that C is the name of the variable in which I am storing the list of colors. So the first is R. Why? So R stands for red. Okay, in a matplotlib, Y is yellow, this is green, this is blue, and K is for the black. Okay, so basically the number of x-axis, which means for every student I am representing the marks with the help of different colors. Okay, and then I'm mentioning color is equal to C. If I run this one, so you can see that the first one is the red color, the second one is the white, the third one is the green, blue, and black. Okay, so with the help of this argument, okay, we can change the color of the bars. Okay, now let's discuss another argument that first of all, again, I am going to change the color of the bars into a single color. So how you can do that? You can simply remove this list. Okay, and then over here in a color we can add a single color like whatever you would like. B stands for blue, so that means all the bar colors are going to be blue. If you're going to write on K, that is all the bar colors are going to be black. Okay, so whatever you would like the color. Okay, so what I am going to do is, so first of all, I am going to change the color of the bars, that is the blue. And the second thing is, if you would like to change the width of these bars, okay, so how you can do that? Rest of the thing is the same, only we are adding another argument which is called as the width. Width is equal to zero point 0.7. So if you would like to further reduce this one width, you can do that like 0.2. So the width of the bar is going to be changed. Okay. Similarly, if you want to increase it, so you can increase this width of the bar, right? Now I am going to talk about the edges. Okay, so what the edges mean is that on x-axis where you would like to display these values. So where would you like to show Ali, whether on the center of the bar or at the edge of the bar? So so we have another argument which is called as align. Okay, if I am going to use the edge over here, so if I run this one, you will see that the name is going to be at the edge of the bar. But if I am going to use the center, okay, we will see that it is going to be center of the bar. Okay, the rest of the thing is the same, right? Now let's discuss another argument which is basically bar edges color as well as the edge width. Okay, that means these bar edge colors and as well as the width of these edges. So here we have the two arguments for the edge colors. We are having the argument edge color, that is R for red, okay, G for green, whatever the color you would like, and the line of the width. Okay, so similarly, if you are going to reduce this one, the width is going to be reduced. If you want to increase it, then the width of the line is going to be increased. Okay, next we will see another argument, that is line style. Okay, so here we have the line style. So there is a number of type of line style available. If you can see this matplotlib cheat sheet, so you can download this one from the Google as well. Just search matplotlib cheat sheet, so you can see this line style. So we have different type of line style are available, so you can just mention that one and you would be able to see. So right now I am using dash dash, so that's where the edges line style is going to be in a dash dash style instead of the solid color. Okay, now, the next argument we are going to discuss about the alpha, which is basically going to deal with the bars color. Okay, so the alpha is basically used to make the color in a dull forms. Right now it's a dark blue, so if I would like that this should be shown in a lighter blue shade, or okay, so the value of the alpha as it is approaches near to zero, so the graph color is going to be as dull, okay, as much as it was possible. Okay, so let me take it. Let's right now I am using zero point 0.4, so let's say I am using zero point 0.1. So you can see that the lighter, okay, bar colors are with the by changing the value of this alpha. So let's say make it zero point 0.5. Okay, so as you are going to increase the value of the alpha, it is going to be as a solid color as it is showing the original one. Okay. Now, if I would like to add the legends, okay, the legend mean what this basically the bar color, these bars are representing. So right now, these bars are representing the marks of the students. Okay, so that's why I'm using another argument which is called as label. Okay, the rest of the command is the same, similarly labels. And whenever you would like to add the legends, so after adding this label you have to use this function which is called as legend. So that's why I'm calling plt from the matplotlib sublibrary pyplot legend. Okay, once I run this one, so you can see that we can see the legend of the chart, right? Okay, so I hope you got the idea how we can develop this simple bar chart.